Never mind. My sister had the card on her game, so I snatched it. I shared it to myself. Don't worry, she doesn't care, she's not mad, she doesn't open packs on her phone. I open packs on her phone. Okay, so let's get started. I don't really often start when it's daytime in game. The summer festival was a very good experience. The rate at which the food substance cotton candy expanded was beyond my expectations. I am looking forward to the next summer festival. You know, okay, so I did look online and watch what the other options for the summer festival looks like. Junpei, you know, it probably would have been more fun to go with Junpei. You know, him thinking like, you know, we look good in a yukata, and according to him, it's sexy that we can't really move in one. Alright. And then him thinking, why can't girls just wear yukatas as if a school uniform? I feel like Mitsuru would kill him for saying that. Well, that's what he said. Korosmaru food. Well, he usually eats vitamin-enhanced dog food, but sometimes we feed him our leftovers. It's important that he eats a balanced and nutritious diet. I feed Koromaru leftovers, usually beef bowl. What? Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Are you sure? Because a beef bowl, isn't that a little too greasy to be giving him? And also, I imagine the beef bowl has sauce. Maybe it's a little too salty for him, a little too much sodium. Let's see, any new recordings by chance? No new recordings. It's Monday. There's Mako. And yeah, let's go with her. Do you think striped shirt is okay? He said he can only come on Sundays, but I can't come that day. I want to play with him too. But today I'll play with you. I'm debating, should I go into Tartarus tonight? A few hours flew by as you had fun together. Did you know that it was my birthday the other day? Ah, it's like a randomized birthday, I see. It could be whenever I decide to do this. At least Mom and Dad didn't forget about my birthday this year. They remembered! Good for you! Of course, they love you! They might not want you! Of course! We haven't really eaten together as a family for a while. We used to eat dinner together every night. How come Mom and Dad don't get along anymore? Mako is absorbed in thought. I know! I'll just ask them why they want a divorce! If I can get rid of the reason, everything will be fine, right? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my parents back together. You'll do what you can to help, right? Mako seems to really like you. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna ask them. So maybe we can play again some other time. So, let's see. I saw online, I don't know if this is real or not. It's so hot. I hate this weather. Don't you agree? I personally hate the summer heat, so it's brutal. It's always like this during this time of year. Anyway, there won't be another full moon until September, right after summer break ends. It's like planning for exams, huh? Well, at least there are only 4 shadows left. We have to hang in there. Anyway, so I saw this online. I don't know if this is real or not. I saw comments saying it's fake, and then I saw comments saying no, it's from a reputable source. So I guess we'll just wait and find out. So supposedly for the 30th anniversary for Persona, they are releasing Funko Pops for the protagonists. And look at that, there's actually a Katone Funko Pop. That's like one of the only figures ever made of her. Now, one thing I do want to point out. Notice how the sides of the box, Persona 3 is blue, Persona 4 is yellow, and Persona 5 is red? Imagine for just a moment that for the side of Katone's box, it was pink. What a missed opportunity. I get blue fits with the theme for Persona 3, but, you know, I could not help but notice playing this game that Katone's theme is pink, not blue. I don't know, that would have been a nice detail. Man, how am I supposed to go to Tartarus if Koromaru wants to go for a walk? Mitsuru-san took Aigus-san to the summer festival. I didn't hear anything on the news about it, so no one must have noticed that Aigus is a robot. She must have been in stealth mode. So anyways, like the rest of the festival pairings you can go with, the options, you could go with Yukari and Fuka together. Nothing too special about that. You can go with Mitsuru and Aigus together, where, you know, I once again question how she eats. You know, because she eats a takoyaki. And I question how she eats. Like, you're telling me the scientists at the Kirijo group programmed her to be able to taste? I wonder what for. It's not like she's Bender and needs alcohol to fuel her. I overcooked my meal the other day. I didn't want to throw it away, so I So I gave it to Koromaru. But he wouldn't eat it. Good for him. Ugh, that bummed me out. I mean, I know I burned it, but I didn't think it was that bad. Disgraceful. Giving burnt food to your dog. Horrendous. That's awesome. He wouldn't eat it. That cracks me up. Koromaru is wagging his tail. Is he bored? Oh. Koromaru is scratching himself with his hind leg. Does Koro-chan have fleas? Fuka came in. Do we have, like, tick prevention? I don't want to say medication, because the ones I give my dog, it's not really a pill you give him. It's kind of like a solution you dip, or not dip, you drip onto the back, literally the back of his neck. Fleas? Are you itchy somewhere? Koromaru was looking the other way. Oh, I know. I bought something the other day. Wait right here. I mean, especially since it's summertime, gotta be especially careful about fleas and ticks. Fuka came back carrying something. Here, it's a doggy brush. Koro-chan, would you like us to brush your fur? You decided to brush Koromaru with Fuka. Koro-chan seems happy. Koromaru's fur seems a little softer now. He seems happy too. Koromaru suddenly got up and backed up. Koro-chan, do you not like your stomach being touched? You spent a peaceful moment with Koromaru. Alright, so let me try today to tell you my day yesterday. I was debating if I should even tell this story, and if not, just leave it be a forgotten memory that'll fade away. But then I decided, fine, I'll tell the story about what happened yesterday. Because, like, you know, what else am I gonna talk about today? This is Rio. If you're bored today, want to go to the movies? They're having a film festival there right now. I heard they're running horror flicks all day today. Doesn't that sound awesome? Sure. Hold on, what kind of horror flicks we talk about? Friday the 13th? Nightmare on Elm Street? Scream? Which horror flicks we talking about? You know, actually, recently... So, as a kid, you know, as a very impressionable kid, this was like 15 years ago. Actually, more than 15 years ago, I think. Because the film came out in, what, 2009? The theater is crowded because of the movie marathon. There's a new theme each day. Today, they're showing horror movies. There you are. Jeez, you're late. Let's go grab some seats. I almost said snacks. Listen, you don't gotta show up on time for theaters. They run all those ads and all those commercials. You feel more courageous after watching the heroes in the movies survive. Or do they now? Or do they make poor choices? Whew! That was tiring. I'm aching all over. Watching 3 movies in a row was a little much. I wonder how many times the Earth got overrun. They were fun to watch though, and everyone was happy in the end too. Well, let's go home. After saying goodbye to Rio, you decide to go back to the dorm. Anyway, so one movie that completely traumatized me as a kid was Boogeyman 3. You know, back when I still slept in the same room as both my parents, my dad would watch TV as he fell asleep, and he had Boogeyman 3 on, and I don't know why, it's surprisingly hard to find clips of the movie online, you know? We have less than 2 weeks until school resumes. Fighting the shadows is our priority, but you should still study some during the daytime. But yeah, as a kid, as a very young kid, that movie terrified me. To the point, I couldn't really ever go back and rewatch the film. Until a couple days ago, I decided, why the hell not? Let me look up some clips, see if it was really as scary as I thought. I saw the washing machine clip where all the blood pours out, and then, you know, from my memory, Boogeyman comes out of the washing machine and then drags the girl in. But when I rewatched the clip, first of all, the CGI looked horrific, just because it was 2009, I think. Or was it 2007? It was a very long time ago. So rewatching the clip, the CGI looked terrible. And then, totally not what I remembered, Boogeyman just manifests from the blood, and then, like I remember, so drags her into the washing machine. Kuromaru is sitting calmly. It seems he doesn't want to go for a walk tonight. But yeah, it's like, now I'm kind of curious to go back and actually rewatch the whole film. See if it is as scary as I remember. Let me guess, Junpei's gonna say the same thing? I know that Koro-chan didn't mean to hurt Yukari's feelings, but I'm sure she's a little down. I don't know what to do in this kind of situation. Kuromaru is no mere dog. He is an essential member of SEAS. Please carefully consider what you feed him. Okay, well, let's go meet up with the monk, I suppose. Or should I actually do Tartarus? Hold on, let me see. Well, obviously the monk's gonna be there. Unless he isn't. To Tartarus we go. I guess we're going to Tartarus tonight. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I can at least tell you the story about yesterday. I should probably save the game. But why? Why would I do that? You know, the sooner we save those humans who wandered into Tartarus, the less time they lose in reality. Did you save over the last file? You saw me save over it last time. Alright, so let's see. Mitsuru's a hard hitter, I think. Let's bring Aigus in. And let's try out Koromaru. Maybe I should have gone into the Velvet Room. Whoops. I guess that's why we saved the game. I haven't gone into the Velvet Room in quite a while. And all these weak-ass personas I'm carrying, I should probably do something with them. Oops, yes. I guess. I really don't know what I'm doing whenever I fuse these things. Wow, look, a 3D model. Oh, speaking of 3D models, so I saw a video that was comparing Persona 3, like the original Persona 3 graphics, to Persona 3 Reload. And then I started to realize, wait a second, this game is in 3D. This whole time I've been saying that I kind of thought the game would sort of look like Persona 4, or at least when you're in Tartarus, I kind of thought the whole game would look like this, in 3D. That's why this game's 2D style kind of threw me off. So I'm thinking, wait a second, Persona 3 is in 3D. Wait, so why Persona 3 Portable, specifically FeMC, get watered down? And then No Shame in Feeding told me that it was because, what, the actual portable version of the game, because it's portable, it doesn't have as much power to work, to run off, to work. So it has a watered down version. And then he told me the actual, like, PlayStation console version of Portable does have 3D, and I'm just like, there's another version of Persona 3 out there? Are there any other Persona 3s I should know about? And then he actually pulled up the receipts and showed me this, like, I guess mobile game. Wait, so is there actually a 3D version of the game I'm playing now? If so, I should have bought this on the PlayStation. Ah, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I don't hate the version of the game I'm playing. What? This is as good as it gets. Ooh, the continuous disrespect for FeMC. Well, let's face it, I'm never really gonna use any of these. Basically doesn't exist. I'm level 27. What? Oh, I already have this one. I just did that, idiot. My Neanderthal mind clearly doesn't comprehend the whole fusion system in this game. I'm just doing whatever. I wonder if there's an actual strategy guide out there, like get this persona, and get this persona to fuse specifically this, and then you combine that with another persona to get specifically that. I'm sure there is. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a compendium to fill out. Jack Frost and, Damn, I'm trading in a level 17 for a level 15. Or I could do this one. Whatever, sure. I don't really care. Once again, look, 3D models! They programmed the 3D models just for this? But then again, whenever you summon your persona, it does show up as well. I may as well... Wow, never mind. I was about to say I may as well get rid of the two bad ones I have, but look at what I get, a level 9. That would just be a downgrade. Jack Frost, woo, you mean hee-ho. Alright, so let me tell you about my day yesterday and how, at least half the day was pretty shitty.
There's one enemy! Attack!
Again, I debated or not if I should tell the story or... Oh, right, I gotta change that for him. I can't change that with her at the moment.
Fire! You must be eliminated. Only one enemy left.
Yeah, I debated actually telling the story or not, or just letting it fade into a distant memory.
To finish it off. Fire! You must be eliminated.
Yo, where's Katone at? Why can't I use her to change the command for Koromaru?
I failed to finish it off.
Anyway, so yesterday in GameStop, or at least in Canada's EB Games, there was this promo Gengar card being given out. You see this? There was a promo Gengar card. And I guess by extension, I'm gonna tell you today why I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. Now, it does say while supplies last, and ooh boy, was that true.
Fire! The enemy is
So, if I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore, why did I even go? I was actually debating back and forth, do I go or not? And then I decided, you know what, fine. For the fun of it, for the love of the game, for the novelty, I'll go. A friend of mine wanted to go too. Like he said if I went, he would go as well. So we did. Oh my god. Believe me, I didn't really want to go. But, like I said, for the novelty of it, I went. Which meant I had to wake up early just to go get a piece of cardboard. Yeah, I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me just do this first. Oh, we already know, huh?
The enemy's weak against darkness.
Doesn't Koromaru have darkness? Wait, hold on.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
So anyways, and I also hear that there's two versions of the card. One is stamped with EB Games, the other is stamped with GameStop, so you have to collect both. I wasn't gonna do that.
I failed to finish it off.
So let's see. Yesterday, I actually did wake up early to go and try to get the piece of cardboard. What a waste of my time that turned out to be.
Use a bow if you have one.
Oh, now I know to use electricity.
3 enemies left. Damaged.
So when I showed up, my friend was already in line, and when I saw the lineup, I almost went home. When I saw how long the lineup was, I almost just left. It's like, man, why did I even come here? I sacrificed sleep for this. I had to wake up early just to come here and do this.
The shadows are getting stronger as well.
Anyway, so I joined my friend in line, and he was near the back of the line. He wasn't at the very end, he was near the back. While lining up, we heard this one dude say like he was here since 8 in the morning. It's like, that is commitment right there. Forgot Koro sucks in this game because dark skills are only insta-kills. Oh. Well, we have him as a new character right now. May as well give him a try. Haha, you're stuck in the corner, bitch. I can't, you know, avoid you.
Watch out! There are 4 enemies. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. I summon you.
So yeah, we lined up for
You found the enemy's
an
weakness.
hour to an hour and a half.
2 more enemies. Do it again. I summon you.
At some point, one of the staff workers, the lady, actually had to like count how many people were in line,
Spread shot.
and then had to pretty much shout, "Alright, everyone past here, we have no more promo cards available." And you know, the cutoff was not far from where we were standing. Anyway, so because the line really wasn't moving that much, considering the fact that to get the damn promo card, you had to buy stuff. You know? It's not just a trick or treat and you just receive it. You actually had to purchase, I think it was like $15. You had to purchase at least $15 of, I think, specifically Pokemon merch to actually get the promo card. Something seems different about the enemies around you. Please be careful. Me personally, I was kind of debating to pick up a Pokemon Funko Pop. I was gonna pick up the Rowlet Funko Pop, if that was allowed. Like, if I could just buy... Oh, shit. If I could buy a Funko Pop instead of buying the cards. Because, like I said, I don't collect the cards anymore.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
When do they open? They opened at 10 a.m., but people were lining up, or at least waiting since 8. I think the mall itself opens at 9, so people were probably waiting at the parking lot since 8. Oh, and speaking of which, totally unrelated, a couple days earlier, I almost got T-boned in a parking lot. You know how in a parking lot there are the gaps in between the spaces? What? There are gaps between the spaces where cars park? And then there's the actual parking spots? Well, I was driving across a parking lot and this dude almost came out without stopping or at least slowing down to see if anyone was passing by, and I almost got T-boned. Thankfully though, that didn't happen, but it was obviously a brown guy behind the wheel. I say obviously. If you live in Canada, you know. I'll scan to see what's up ahead. This might take a while, so please move on. Honestly, I should have honked at him, but whatever. So moving along.
There are 2 strong enemies.
So because you actually had to purchase like $15 worth of stuff before you actually get the damn promo card, I'm like, alright, fine. If I have to. My plan was to walk up and ask, like, if I can buy a Funko or not. If not, then I guess I would have bought 2 packs. But because you actually had to purchase stuff to get the promo card, the line wasn't really moving, you know? They were, like I said, they weren't just handing out the cards like it was trick or treat. So people were taking their time to buy booster packs, buy the box sets, buy whatever else. So the line wasn't really moving. So, oh, look at that meatball right there. So, I went to the bathroom. I had to pee really badly. I got out of line, and I used the bathroom. And I guess that was my fatal mistake, because when it was almost our turn, I sent something powerful. But I need more time to find out exactly where it is. I just wanted you to be aware of that for now. I guess that was my fatal mistake, to go and take a piss, because when it was almost our turn, one of the staff comes to talk to me and says, hey, people were saying you cut in line. So, I'm gonna let you stay in line, but you're not gonna be allowed to get one of the cards. It's like, what the hell? I didn't cut no damn line. You know, I got up and I got there early in the morning. And I waited in the damn line for like an hour and a half. I know where it is now. The 98th floor. I realize it's still a ways away, but please be ready. So like, wow, what a waste of my morning. Anyway, so I continued to wait in line with my friend, and he got a booster. He got 2 booster packs and got the damn promo card.
I summon you.
And you know, the lady, the worker there was like staring at me just to make sure, yo ass not getting that card.
Obey my command.
And when it was finally time for us to go to the register, you know, I didn't ask for a card. I didn't try to sneak around like you know, pretend nothing happened.
Spread shot. Enemy is still
But like I said,
alive.
because the girl working there was just watching me, I just tried to tell her, like, I didn't cut in line.
He's charmed you.
I didn't cut in line, but fine, I won't get a card.
Naruto defeated an enemy.
And fair enough, she told me she's just doing her job, and, you know, people were complaining you cut in line. I asked, were there multiple complaints? It's like, yeah, 3 people complained you cut in line. It's like, what? It's like, fine, whatever. I'm not disappointed I didn't get the card. Like I said, I don't collect cards anymore, unless they're from McDonald's. I collect Pokemon cards when they're at McDonald's, but that's about it. Actual booster boxes, what? Booster packs, box sets, whatever other terms, I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. So I'm not disappointed that I didn't get the card. It's, at the end of the day, it's just a piece of cardboard. I don't care, alright? I would have just tossed it aside and forgotten I had it. I'll be honest, I don't even know where I put that Van Gogh Pikachu card I bought a couple years ago. And supposedly that's worth a couple hundred now. I bought it just because, well, the Van Gogh Pikachu. I bought it a couple years ago because I knew it would be sought after relatively soon. Like, it's limited. Yeah. So, I got it, and now I don't even know where I put it.
Yes, Senpai. The enemy's off balance.
So I'm not disappointed I didn't get the card. I'm disappointed that I wasted my time and effort. Man, I woke up early and I lined up there just for a stinking piece of cardboard that I honestly would have just tossed aside. So, I don't know, there are two possibilities of what happened. Either one, people didn't know I was lining up, and when I went to the bathroom and came back, they all thought I just cut in line. Or 2, they were thinking that when I first showed up and actually joined my friend in line, that I technically didn't go to the back of the line, but rather I joined with him. 2 things about that. First of all, he was near the end of the line to begin with anyways. And 2, don't pretend like you wouldn't have done the same. Don't pretend like you haven't done that, you know? Like, he was saving my spot for me until I actually got there. And I imagine he didn't get there too long before I did.
There are 2 powerful enemies.
But fine, whatever. I didn't get the card. I really don't care. Like I said, I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. And this wasn't one reason initially, but it is a reason now. Because, damn, card collectors are vicious out there. They will call you out. They will call you out just to get their grubby mitts on the pieces of cardboard. And it's not like this is a big surprise, you know? It's not like I didn't know card collectors are vicious. It's not like we didn't know that. Just look at the scalpers online. The footage of what scalpers do for these cardboard cutouts for a children's game, you know?
Be careful. There are
So yeah,
3
I'm not
strong
disappointed I
enemies.
didn't get the card. I'm disappointed that I wasted all my time and effort. So, the hobby has turned for the worst. So, like, why do I not collect cards anymore? Believe me, when I was younger, I collected Pokemon cards like crazy. You wanna know how long ago that was? Since I actually collected Pokemon cards when Black and White was out.
I summon thee.
I haven't collected Pokemon cards since the 5th generation. And oh yeah, I recklessly spent money back then for Pokemon cards. So why did I stop? Well, as I grew up, I realized I'm spending a lot of money on Pokemon cards. And for what? I'm not really doing anything with them. I'm just getting the same cards over and over, hoping to get some sort of like cool full art or whatnot. It's just like, it's not really worth my time and money anymore. And it's not like I'll ever resell them to make a profit. I'm gonna make a profit of what, like $2? You know, the chances of me pulling that ultra rare chase or whatnot, yeah, pretty slim. And then me actually pulling it, selling it, and what, making back all the money I spent to get it in the first place? Yeah, no thank you. I stopped collecting Pokemon cards a long time ago. And I honestly, I don't regret it. Sure, there's a lot of cool looking arts out there, you know? There's a lot of Pokemon cards out there that look awesome that I would love to have. But I'm not gonna gamble my money opening packs until I get it. And honestly, I don't care enough to just buy the card online. Like, just buy the card itself. Instead of just ripping packs until I get it. I realize everything I said might be a little hypocritical to some people, because they're just like, oh, but you care about TCG Pocket. Well, those are digital cards. You know? Those are things I swipe on a phone screen. Are you tired? Please don't push yourself too hard. Anyway, so after Black and White, the card set ended, and then the X and Y cards started to come out. I bought a couple, and that's when I stopped collecting cards. What about Yu-Gi-Oh though? Heh. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I never played the game, I never watched the show. Hell, I didn't even know there were two of the same guys in the show. I literally had that moment of Squidward reacting to Stanley. There's two of them?! So yeah, goddamn, Yu-Gi-Oh was big at my elementary school.
When you fall, get right
Man,
back up.
the things I remember growing up, aside from Pokemon, well, obviously there was Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was never a part of it. There was Bakugan, Beyblade,
Eliminated.
and things without a show, silly bands.
Obey my command. Such persistence.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh I never got into. I know, sad childhood. So yeah, that happened yesterday. I woke up early to go to EB Games to try to get myself a Gengar promo card, and then I got called out for cutting in line, and then I wasn't able to get the card. Yeah, I don't fucking care. I didn't really want the card to begin with, you know? I was debating back and forth, do I actually go and try to get this piece of cardboard or not? The strong presence is on the 98th floor, please be careful. Like I said, I decided to go in the end just for the novelty, just to say I actually did it. It would have been a cool memory, a cool memorial piece, I guess. Or not memorial, memorabilia piece from the time. Oh shit. Get back here, you get back here, you get back here, you. Shit, it's gone. Hey look, it led me to a treasure, cool. Yeah, but clearly the timeline had different plans for me, and I got called out and wasn't able to get the card.
There's one enemy, and it's powerful.
Of course, a bad thing had to happen to me and no one else, you know? Of course, it always has to happen to me.
Enemy left. Such persistence.
But whatever. I guess me not getting that card was a canon event, otherwise the TVA would have pruned my ass. And like I said, I don't hold it against the staff workers there. You know, like the girl said, she was only doing her job, and 3 people were complaining I cut in line.
There are 2 powerful enemies.
So I don't hold it against them, but And then again, to be honest, I probably can't go back to that GameStop for a while. Otherwise, they see my face and they might recognize me as, hey, you're the line cutter! So I probably won't go back to that GameStop. Or not GameStop. I probably won't go back to that EB Games for quite a while. Oh well, it's not like I had too many things to buy from them anyways. These days, I mostly buy my games off of Best Buy. And then, you know, any new Amiibo drops, I just buy them online as well. Probably also Best Buy. So yeah, I probably won't be going back to that EB Games for quite a while. It's not like I go to them often anyways. Well, that was my shitty morning yesterday. I woke up and completely wasted my time and effort. Oh well. And then I picked up some food from the food court to feed my family. And then my friend and I, we went to McDonald's because currently they have the Mario Galaxy movie toys there. I bought a Happy Meal hoping to get a Rosalina toy, but I got the Frog Luigi instead. And then also, my friend... Wow, both of that missed. Also, my friend bought the, some sort of, like, hockey collab. Some sort of, like, NHL? NFL? Whatever. Some sort of, like, hockey collab from Canada McDonald's where you get a hockey stick. Like a toy hockey stick. And when he ate the sandwich, he said it was nasty. He actually hated the sandwich he ate.
Fire! The enemy is still alive.
Well, after that, after all that, well, I left no cardboard in hand. Sad, but whatever. So, continuing with the rest of my day, I went home, took a shit before going back to work.
Enemy annihilated.
Also had to change my clothes too. It's like, it's unfortunate, but whatever. I don't care. It's a Pokemon card. I will live just fine without it. I would have lived just fine with it. That actually doesn't sound as cool as I thought, but you know what I mean. My life would have gone on normally had I had the card or not. Anyways, I went to work and, well, I was tired. I was super tired because not only did I wake up early, I put in all that effort to actually get out there and do the stuff. I say that as if I did a lot, but all I did was wake up early and I just went to line up for like an hour and a half.
Now's your chance.
Anyway, so I was super sleepy throughout the whole day.
Good choice. The enemy is down.
But then, well, that wasn't the end of my day, because yesterday night, right after work, I then went out to dinner with some friends, and then we did an escape room.
One more to go.
So first we went to dinner. I'm not gonna lie, I went to the wrong place. I thought the restaurant was right beside the escape room, so I drove to the escape room. So then, when I went to the escape room, thinking the restaurant was right next to it, I parked my car at where the escape room is. I looked up on Google Maps, like, alright, which direction should I walk to go to the restaurant again? And then I saw, oh, it's like 3 blocks that way, the restaurant. It's like a 10-minute drive. Oops. So I had to drive over to where the actual restaurant was. And would you believe, listen to this for a second. Yesterday, before I went to dinner, my sister asked me, where are you eating tonight? And I told her the restaurant name. And she's just like, didn't that restaurant have a car crash into the door a little while ago? It's like, did it? I didn't hear anything about that. She showed me on her phone. Yeah. A little while ago, that restaurant had a car crash into their front door. So, when I actually went to the restaurant, my friends called me, because they were already inside. Well, 2 of them were already seated. I got asked, "Are you here yet?" I told them, "Yeah, I'm trying to find where this place is." They told me the front entrance is kind of weird. And I'm just like, "Oh, I see what you guys mean." Because the front door, because it was completely destroyed, has this, like, barrier around it. But it did have a big banner saying, "We are open." The inside of the restaurant looks fancy as hell. But, you know, the front door is kind of destroyed. So, when I actually went into the restaurant, and all the rest of my friends showed up, we all assembled for the meal. I asked these guys, like, "Hey, is this the restaurant with that car that crashed into it a while ago?" They were all like, "Oh, that's why the front door looks like that." Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Anyways, we ate at a Thai restaurant. And y'all know Thai food can be spicy. And I don't deal with spice good. I have the spice tolerance of a white person. Anyway, so I looked through the menu. I wanted to try something new, or at least something I don't normally get. Because, well, why go to a restaurant then, you know? How are you feeling? Please don't push yourself too hard. So, I saw something that interested me, even though it was pretty simple. Expensive, but simple.
3 enemies. Be careful.
So what I ended up ordering was the crab fried rice with the omelet on top. Like, it's literally just fried rice with crab meat and an egg omelet on top. I could have made that shit at home. But it's like, you know what? I just felt like it, I ordered it. Shit was $33. $33 for fried rice and an egg. Well, I'm sure it was like 2 to 3 eggs. And also crab meat, you know? I don't know if y'all know, but crab is expensive. But like $33. It was good, don't get me wrong. Like, it's kind of hard to mess up fried rice with crab and egg. It was good.
One more to go.
But like, damn, $33. And the plate, aside from the rice and the egg, also came with these 2 sauces. One of them, when I tasted the first one, I thought, ooh, it's kind of hot, kind of spicy. But then the flavor threw me off. But then it started to grow on me. The second one, oh my god, was way too hot. It was literally just like a sweet and savory chili sauce. Like, almost it was just like Thai peppers dipped in vinegar. Like, it was sour, tangy, spicy. Oh, I didn't touch that for the rest of the night. But the other sauce is like, yeah, I kind of grown to like this sauce. I don't know what it was. It was tangy. It was a little bit tart. It was a teensy bit of spice, but there was a little enough spice that I, of all people, could handle it, and that should tell you how little spice there was.
Fire.
But yeah, that's what I had. I had a crab fried rice. And you know what? I'll give them this. They were generous with the crab meat, at least. So that's good.
Such persistence. 2 enemies left.
Well, anyways, after dinner, we went to the escape room. And unfortunately, I didn't really pick up on which escape room they said we were doing, because it was one I already did before. Well, an escape room location only has so many challenges for you to do. So I already did this escape room, and I vaguely remembered some of the puzzles. I don't remember all of them, but I did remember some. And also because I was so tired from waking up early in the morning and wasting my time, I wasn't really in the mood to use brain power to solve the puzzles. Then again, whenever we do escape rooms, you know, it's mostly my smart friends who solve all the puzzles, and the rest of us in particular me, just kind of get a participation award that we paid for. The Emily is on the next floor. Please be careful. Oh, stairs right there. So by the time we finished the escape room, it was like only 10 to 10:20 p.m. So it was still relatively early. Wasn't too late. So then these guys decided, hey, you want to go to this like dessert place? I was mad tired. I wanted to go home and sleep. You feel me? But like, fine. I guess I'll hang out with them. So we went to this dessert place.
Stay focused.
I was borderline going to order a milkshake. I didn't want anything too caffeinated because I was about to go to bed right after. I was about to order just a milkshake, but then... Okay, no ice. It is not no ice. Yeah, I was about to order a milkshake, but then my friend suggested, hey, you want to, like, split something? Because the portions there were pretty big. A single scoop of ice cream was, like, the size of... Well, it was bigger than a baseball. Like, it was a relatively big scoop. So we ended up ordering 2 scoops to split. We ordered the strawberry and the mango sorbet scoop. I swear to God, I feel like they made it at the moment. Because it took they ass so long to bring out 2 scoops of ice cream. I feel like they actually made it fresh in the back. Like they just churned the ice cream. Oh, right, no ice.
Such persistence.
And while we were there, we were talking about how one of my friends, you know, he is somewhat interested in this girl. And he's just like, nah, man, there's no hope for me with her. She's not interested. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, nah, man. You got this, bro. Oh, shit. That's right, no ice. Wait, what do those do? Hit and evasion. Well, I guess Koromaru could use that, since he's the hardest hitter for this. So we also talked about how our other friend, who was there with us, how he and his girlfriend met, well, not really met, more so how they got together. Because, you know, their story, a quick TLDR, we all went to the same high school, and then the 2 of them, they met up by chance a handful of months ago, started hanging out, and bam, they're together now.
Such persistence.
So we wanted to know the deets. You know, we wanted to know the details, like, how did you 2 actually get together, you know? Questions like, what attracted you to him? And then she was just like, a rain check on that answer? It's like, what? Shit, I keep forgetting, don't use ice! So yeah, we were just chatting like that. It wasn't until like, I don't know, past midnight that we finally left. And I was ready to leave because I was so tired. I got home, I immediately changed my clothes, washed my face, and just hopped into bed.
Such persistence. The enemy!
You know, my mom even came into my room and asked me, did you drink? Like, you going into bed immediately, were you drinking? I'm just like, no, of course not. I don't drink. No ice, but I can change my persona. Oh shit, I should have been using this the whole time. So yeah, the moment I came home, I immediately got ready for bed. Aside from being exhausted, my eyes were burning as well.
I failed to finish it off.
And here's where we get into the next part of what I want to talk about today. The dreams I had last night. I had 2 bizarre dreams last night. Ah, you gotta love the dreaming, don't you? So last night, after I fell asleep, I had this dream where... I woke up from going to bed, but I was in my car, driving it. And I remember in my dream, I thought to myself, wait, I went to bed early. Why am I waking up and I am driving my car? Wait, you're telling me when I went to bed, I slept walked to my car and started driving it? And then, in my dream, I was noticing I am driving... I've been driving in my sleep, and I woke up... like, going almost like 20 miles an hour, driving my car. Oh, I can't extend it? Nice. Whoa, nice. Lucid. Oh, speaking of lucid, you should hear the second dream I had. But yeah, it's like, I went to bed early, and then I thought to myself, wait, I went to bed early. Why am I waking up?
Are you okay?
I gotta switch this persona, because I just block ice, and I cannot have that right now. So yeah, I was thinking to myself, I went to bed early. Why am I waking up behind the wheel?
Oh
Okay, now I can go back to that persona, because now I can block ice all I want. Alright, so I had a second dream last night. Remember how I kept on saying that I keep having these dreams where I have an assignment due, and I'm always late? Reflect! Wait, what happened? Why do they now reflect it?
Proceeding.
So yeah, I keep saying that I always have this dream where I have some sort of like school assignment due, and I haven't gotten it done yet.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
And then, you know, it's like,
Such persistence.
the due day is coming up, I'm stressing about it, and then I wake up like, wait a second, I don't have school anymore. I don't have assignments due anymore. Which isn't exactly true at this moment, but that's beside the point. Well, at least you're back in school when you have these. You know what's funny? I think it was, yeah, 2 days ago I handed in an assignment that was like 4 days late. Honestly, I don't care. And it only took me like 20 minutes to get it done.
Persona!
So, the second dream I had, it wasn't just, you know, the assignment date is coming up. Then why was it 4 days late? I don't know. Yeah, it reflects. I don't know what happened. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Igus has taken heavy damage. Persona!
So, yeah, in my dream last night, it wasn't just the assignment due date coming up. It was time to do it. So in my dream,
Be gone.
my friend and I, you know, my friend who was actually with me last night during dinner, during the escape room, during the dessert, he was there last night. So my friend and I, the two of us together, we were partnered up in this assignment. And something about the assignment, at least to my memory from my dream, is that we have to express how important something is to us. I don't know, it's a stupid dream. Can I use... No, I cannot.
Persona!
And for some stupid reason, my mind, I was going to present how...
Igus!
in Pokemon Go, a 0% is rarer than 100%, and why it means so much to me, considering it's so much rarer. My stupid-ass mind actually was about to present a Pokemon Go Nundo as my school assignment. How idiotic is that? So anyways, we had to make some sort of, like, presentation. So in my dream, I remember people making videos, like actually scripted, acted out videos, like almost fan film level of quality. And then it's like, shit, we didn't do anything. Like, dude, you and I, we didn't do anything. Yo, these things just reflect everything, I guess. And I can't swap out my persona yet. So, yeah, we didn't do the assignment. We didn't do anything. In fact, what we had planned to do was just to read out a script. Rehearse and read out a script on why this is so important. But we didn't rehearse it. So, when it was time to actually present our assignments, in my dream, one group went first. Does this work on them? I mean, what would it actually do?
Please, be careful.
How about this? How about you pay attention to which persona you're swapping to? Huh. I think I'll use this.
Persona!
So the first group went, and I thought to myself, oh shit, we are screwed. Our assignment is nowhere near that. So then I was thinking to myself, please don't pick us to go today, because if we don't go today, then maybe we have time until next class to get something done. And then the teacher comes and points to us like, you're going next. Like, shit! So in my dream, when it was our turn to present, we had nothing.
Be gone!
We had a script to read out loud, no assignment, like no presentation, no video no video that was prepared to present. All we had was a script to say out loud. And so it was our turn to say our parts.
Fire!
Literally in my dream. In my dream, I said, let's skip over this. This is gonna be terrible for everyone. Let's just skip over this. And then in my dream, I just skipped over my entire portion of the presentation. Like, it all happened off screen. We come back to our characters, so my friend and I, becoming a laughingstock after our horrible presentation, to where even the teacher wasn't very impressed. Like, that's all you prepared?
Are you okay? Please be more careful.
Talk about lucid dreaming. Even in my dream, our presentation was so bad, I just skipped over our horrendous presentation attempt. So then the next group did theirs, and like I said, it was like a really well done, well edited, well put together video. Almost like an actual movie. The students were acting in it.
Last one.
And
Don't
then
let your guard down.
I can't believe in my dream this happened.
You must be eliminated.
So we tried to tell the teacher, like, we didn't have enough time to prepare. The teacher said, this assignment lasted the entire semester. You didn't have time to prepare.
I failed to finish
You had like 7 months to do this.
Oh
I don't know, that was my dream. What a bizarre dream. You know, I actually had another handful of bizarre dreams recently that I just haven't mentioned yet.
no! Spread shot. The enemy is still alive.
A couple nights ago, I had this dream where
I failed to finish
it was kind of like Pokemon in real life. I was coming back home after, I think, picking my starter. But my starter just never showed up in my dream.
Spread shot. You must be
So I was
eliminated.
coming back home, and I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna try to go home to save the game. I guess it's like Resident Evil. I had to go into my house and work on a typewriter to save the game. And while I was trying to pull up to my driveway, the road was kind of blocked because of all of these girls, these ladies, these women doing like this almost, how do I put this? Almost like routine. They were kind of walking in succession, going house to house in a straight line, all of them muttering the same words. And then when they noticed me in my car, for some reason I had my windows pulled down. I didn't even read what Fuka said. And one by one, they came up to my windows and asked, "Do you want to go to this dinner party meeting
Watch out.
with me?
There
Here's
are
my
4
number."
enemies.
Like, it wasn't even a dinner party. It was like a dinner meeting. A dinner party meeting. So in my mind, I assumed they were saying like
Persona.
a corporate office meeting to set up a dinner party. I don't fucking know. And what's weird about my dream is one by one, they threw their numbers into my car, written on napkins. Literal napkins you use to wipe your mouth with. And also, for some reason, my garage was open, so they, like, one by one walked into my garage, seeing there's no one to ask, so they just one by one walked out.
There are 4 enemies left.
Like, all of them said the same thing. All of them wanted the same thing.
Fire!
3 enemies left.
I don't know, weird dream. But wait, that's not all! After all of them left, I felt the earth shake because, I kid you not, a Titan-sized Reggie Rock
Show no mercy.
was walking towards my house, and I thought, oh shit,
The enemy
I gotta run back to my house and save the game before I encounter the Reggie Rock. And the Reggie Rock was literally the size of like an Attack on Titan, you know. But it didn't look like the typical Reggie Rock you picture in your head. It kind of looked almost prehistoric and
2
primal.
enemies left.
Like it had giant spikes sticking out of it.
1 enemy to
Last
go.
one.
It was a weird-ass
Let your
dream.
guard down.
Spread shot. You must be eliminated.
If you thought that was weird, wait till you hear this one. So this dream I had, I think last week,
Finish it off.
Enemy left.
I was selling something. I don't even know what I was selling. I was selling something to, of all people, Joe Biden. I was selling something to Joe Biden. I don't even remember what price I told him it was. But then he handed me a stack of bills. I think he handed me like 2 100s. And then he didn't notice a 20 was stacked in between them. And so I was thinking to myself, wait, do I tell him? I'll scan to see what's up ahead. It might take a while, so you might want to move on. I was thinking, do I tell him that he handed me an extra 20, or do I not tell him and I just pocket the 20? And then in my dream, I decided to not tell him, and I got so worried, like, oh my god, I just stole $20 from Joe Biden. Are the Secret Service gonna be on my ass now?
Are you okay?
That's pretty much the dream, you know? These dreams, they're weird. Anything can happen during dreams.
I summon thee.
3 remain. The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
So, the next time there's a promo Pokemon card, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I ain't gonna show up again. That friend of mine that I went to with, he's gonna be like, yo, you wanna try your luck again this time? Hopefully what happened last time doesn't happen again. And I'm just like, no. I'm not even gonna risk what happened last time from happening again. You can go by yourself. I don't care about Pokemon cards. You can go yourself. You know what's funny? So, like I said, he had to buy Pokemon cards in order to get the promo. And so the first pack he opened was a dud, there was nothing good. The second pack, however, he pulled the full art Yveltal. I don't know what set this is. It has like Zygarde as the mascot. It's like perfect order, something like that. I can barely sense a strong presence, but it's going to take some time to pinpoint its location. He pulled the full art Yveltal, which in my Neanderthal mind is like, ooh, full art, that's cool, that's good, that's rare, right? I don't know anything about cards anymore. And then he pulled out another card that he got more excited for. I think it was like, oh shit. I think the card he pulled, which was more exciting to him, was like...
There are 2 powerful enemies.
What was it called again?
Are you okay? Please be
Rosa's
more careful.
Encouragement?
I summon thee!
Like, a regular trainer card was more exciting to him than a full art. I don't understand the TCG anymore. I never did to begin with. When I collected Pokemon cards, I just collected them. I never actually played with them, as in, like, battled with them. I still don't understand how battling works with card game. I just collected the cards. No, why'd you take that fatal hit for me? I could have gotten back all her health.
Yes! Kara-chan! The enemy's off balance! Kara-chan defeated an enemy!
Fire! The enemy is still alive.
The enemy's returned to normal! Only 1 enemy left! Are you okay?
Fire!
Please be more careful!
Anyways, so yeah,
Enemy annihilated.
I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. Good for you guys who do, but I'm not going to bother. Yo, what the hell?
Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies. Are you okay? Please be more careful.
Shot.
An unexpected turn of events.
Obey my command! I failed to finish it
There
off.
are 3 enemies left.
I didn't... I'll be honest, I actually did not mean to hit escape. Just pouring myself some water.
Igus is hurt. Please keep an eye on her. Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies.
For a second, I couldn't even see the third one. I thought I only saw 2 enemies.
Keep your guard up at all times.
Fire!
The enemy is
Oh,
still
speaking of
alive.
which, so I've been seeing these rumors online these days. First of all, there's a rumor going online that we might get an Ocarina of Time remake later this year. That would be awesome, but I'll believe it when I see it. It's not confirmed, it's only a rumor. And second, there was this like IGN post, IGN article, where the director of Pokemon Champions was saying how as long as the Pokemon company or the Pokemon franchise continues, Pokemon Champions will continue. They're in it for the long run.
Is ineffective.
However, what he said kind of got taken out of proportion. He said that, who knows, maybe one day the game will have 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 Pokemon. And people kind of ran with that, like, that's the Pokemon Company's goal, 10,000 Pokemon. Which...
Are you okay?
that is crazy to think, you know?
Spread shot.
Pokemon is not going to stop anytime soon, you know?
Are you okay?
Not anytime soon. However, one day, maybe not in this lifetime, but one day, the Pokemon Company will have to start thinking, like, when's it time to stop? You know? When do we have too many designs? When is it time to stop adding more Pokemon? Aw, shit, I meant to go for the money. But we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. And you know what else? So, right now we have 1,025, technically 1,028, but officially released 1,025 Pokemon as of this moment. Winds and Waves have not come out yet. So currently we have 1,025, so 1,000 Pokemon. We have 1,000 designs. And it took 30 years to get to 1,000. So to get to 10,000, well, see y'all in 300 years. Only 270 years more to go. What? 270 more years to go. Yeah, none of us currently alive, as of this moment, are gonna make it to that point. 10,000 Pokemon. The enemies have been getting stronger. Are you okay? Please don't push yourself too hard. Man, no wonder I can't remember anything in life. All of my memories being taken up by the names of 10,000 Pokemon.
Are you okay? Please be more careful.
And you know what's a crazy point I saw online?
There are
So
3 enemies left.
1,000 Pokemon, that doesn't even count forms. So 10,000 Pokemon would be absolutely insane.
Persona. It must be eliminated.
Like, you have to think about Pokemon forms as well. First of all, not counting shinies.
I summon you.
What about the fact that Unknown has 28? Alcremie has, what, 64? We're not gonna count Spinda. Vivian has 20, Deoxys has 4. What else has a good number of forms? What about regional forms? What about gender differences, you know? Like, we have easily over 1,000 designs, but 1,000 unique Pokemon? Or rather 10,000? It's like, wow, that's gonna be nuts. No wonder Dexit happened when it happened. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending Dexit. I don't like it either. But, going forward in the future, it doesn't make sense for Game Freak to program absolutely everything into every game. Especially if they're just gonna be adding more and more.
Careful.
Now, I'm sure with enough time and money and effort and love put into the product, they absolutely could. Oh, wait, I shouldn't get that third, that money with the 3, because there's a skull on it, so I'll take the 2. Oh, you want to hear something that happened by accident earlier today? So today, I actually had some chemicals spill into my eye. So I immediately flushed my eye out with running water for a good while. I mean, it doesn't sting. It feels fine. There's a strong presence on the 110th floor. Please be careful. Now, how exactly did that happen? Well, accidents happen. I was trying to get some stuff into a spray bottle. Not even like a drop got in my eye too. A nice big dollop got in my eye. But it wasn't the, you know, the harsh chemicals that sting. It was more like, you know, medicinal chemicals. Ooh, nice.
I defeated an enemy.
Obey my command. The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
Uh-oh. Into the Wi-Fi. Wait, hold on, let me see what's going on. What happened to the internet?
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash bronze coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music, sounds connect and rambles.
Okay, it seems to be reconnecting. Okay, I think we're back. The internet had a jump just now.
Fire!
Are we good?
Enemy annihilated.
Yeah, I think we're good now. Nope, not worth my time. Go, 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 go. There's a strong presence nearby. Keep your eyes open. Oh my god, how much longer? This was not the right path!
There's only one. That's strong.
This thing's face is upside down.
Are you okay? Please be more careful. Enemy is still only alive. One enemy left.
I failed to finish it off.
Are you okay? Please be more careful.
Fire!
Must be eliminated. Only one enemy left.
I failed to finish it off.
Oh
Oh no! Anyways. Sweet, thank you for giving me all my health and SP back. Oh, you're not done yet.
no! Spread shot. Enemy is still alive.
The shadows are getting stronger.
Man, I feel revitalized. trying to even look at what that design is meant to be.
Strike first, but be careful.
I kind of don't want to fight these ones. Oh, I tried to immediately turn around and strike.
3 strong enemies. Hang in there.
Alright, if they use fire, maybe they're weak against ice.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you were just battling. No tangling, hit you in the spot.
There are 3 enemies left.
Fire!
You must be eliminated. Mitsuru Senpai is dizzy.
Damn it.
Flash bronze coated with spangles, that's some sounds and at times wangles. 3 dots connect to rectangles, just like music. Connect them rambles.
Kurachan defeated an enemy. Spread shot. You must be eliminated.
How disgraceful.
2 enemies left.
Obey my command! The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
Oh, you're alive? Bruh.
Kurachan
Last
defeated an
one.
enemy.
Don't let your guard down.
The enemy is still alive.
I summon thee! The shadows are getting stronger as well.
Man, and I just got all my health back. Man, I wanted to not fight you.
Be cautious. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. I summon you.
Obey my command!
Fast while you were just battling.
Damn!
Ice is in a...
The enemy's weak against darkness. There are 4 enemies left.
Ah, you know what? The hell with this.
Spangles.
Nope, that's not worth it. There's a strong presence on the 110th floor. We're on 108th, so we're almost done with Tartarus tonight. Almost ready. Almost ready. Almost done. There's a really strong enemy near the middle. Be careful, okay? Activate. You can win. I just know it. Okay.
Its arcana is the lovers. It's a strong foe. I summon you. Yes, the enemy's down.
Damn, that did very little.
Obey my command!
I almost saw it. Is that a basketball net back there? Wait, physical attacks will be repelled. Oh no, I can't use this stuff then. Oh shit, that's all Aegis can do. Wait, don't I have a stronger attack move? A special... a stronger special move. Jeez. Oops. Well, that's not exactly what I was thinking, but I already swapped.
I summon thee! I failed to finish it off.
Igus is in trouble. Proceeding.
Okay, my
Igus has
plan,
taken heavy
I'm gonna use
damage.
Katone to lower this thing's defense, because I had a move that can do that. Well, I could also use this. I think I'll use a defense lowering move first. Which one was it? Which one was it?
I summon thee! Such persistence.
Not exactly anything I can do with Igus. And then I'm gonna swap back to the other one I had. Was it this? Yeah.
Persona. Igus has taken heavy damage.
Even with lowered defense, that only did 5 damage?
Such persistence.
If that's the case, why did I even bother? Did I even use the right move there?
Someone help Mitsuru-senpai! Careful, you guys are in bad shape.
Yeah, I did.
Keep your guard up at all times.
Obey my command!
Careful, you guys are in bad shape.
We are gonna be here for a while. What?
Oh no! Mitsuru-senpai!
Can I? No, not yet.
Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him. Persona! I summon you.
I can't remember if I need to attack to get rid of. What was it, Tetrakarn? Yeah. Wait, I don't even have the health for it. What am I doing?
Persona! Igus has taken heavy damage. No!
Well, that's fine by me.
Proceeding. It must be eliminated.
Obey my command! Such persistence.
Persona!
See, with that one of the Karns in place, I forget if it was Tetrakarn or Makarakarn. You know, look how much more damage we're doing.
It must be eliminated.
Obey my command! I failed to finish it off.
Persona!
Sexy dance!
Persona! It must be eliminated.
I summon thee! I failed to finish it off.
I summon you.
Damn it!
Mitsuru Senpai needs a disarm.
Bruh.
Obey my command!
Are you okay? Please be more careful. Persona!
Physical attacks will be repelled.
I guess is in trouble.
I guess I got no choice but just to get rid of it.
I summon thee!
Oh my god. What move gets rid of that? Well, I don't know.
Mitsuru Senpai is still charmed. Spread shot.
You just see it to run across the screen?
Mitsuru Senpai isn't thinking straight.
Wow, no more health, huh?
Fire!
Enemy is still alive.
I summon thee!
Come on!
Guard up at all times.
Damn, I'm 2 HP short. Wait, okay, the defense is still down. Thank you.
Obey my command! I failed to finish it off.
Proceeding. It must be eliminated. I summon you.
Again with this?
Obey my command! Such persistence. Fire!
Ah! Come on!
Obey my command!
Alright, I gotta lower this thing's defense again.
I failed to finish it off.
Proceeding.
Wow, so much lowering the defense did.
I failed to finish it off.
Spread shot. I summon you.
There we go.
The battle's over. Good job, everyone.
I got 2 diamonds for that. Damn, imagine it was that easy to get diamonds in real life. You just fight monsters. I feel like if given the choice, everyone in the world would do so. Alright, just a handful more floors, and then we'll be done for tonight. Or at least done with Tartarus for now. I was debating exploring for chests. Never mind. Shit, 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 shit. What? Oh, I didn't even see that one.
There's only one, but it's strong.
Battling, moving fast while no tangling. Hit you in the spine with no angling.
Only one enemy left.
You know, I wonder if if lowering the defense will do more damage during all-out attacks.
Fire. The enemy is still alive.
Obey my commands! Such persistence.
Do you see the claws on Koromaru's portrait there? Bruh!
Persona. It must be eliminated.
I summon thee! The shadows are getting stronger as well.
An ambush. There are 5 enemies.
Did we know what they were weak to? Oh man, they got all of us. Never mind, I'm just gonna run. There we go. It's a dead end. Good job. Please come back to the entrance. Old document 5, which we can't even read. Wait, you've explored 114 levels in this tower. You can't go any further right now. Oops. Well, let's go. Oh, wait, did I even find the humans in there? No, I didn't! There is a human, one of them, I think, wandering around Tartarus. Please carry out a research and rescue. Wait, I didn't find a single person up in Tartarus. Whoops. Well, I guess those people are just gonna be lost forever. We're never gonna see them again. Oh my god! Oh, I forgot all about her. Oops. That's right. She's the one who I keep neglecting to hang out with. I guess you realize, hey, the one friend I have doesn't really hang with me, hasn't hung with me in months. Let's see if she wants to go to the theater. What's today's theme? Nature documentaries. Ah, over here, Katone-chan. I already bought a program. I couldn't contain myself. Bought a program? Come on, let's go. After watching the beautiful scenery in the movies, you feel like your charm has increased. Those really were amazing to see on such a large screen. I almost yelped when that bear was catching fish. Silly of me, huh? Thank you so much for today. I'll see you at school. I hope so. I hope I don't keep forgetting about you.
Sup, dude?
Damn, it's hot. I'm sweating like a pig. It's all in your head. The heat will only affect you if you allow it to. Of course, there are limits to that theory. Mitsuru-san took Aigus to the summer festival. Uh-huh. Same thing? I know that Koro-chan didn't mean to hurt Yukari's feelings. We already read this. I feed Koromaru leftovers. Damn, so nothing new, huh? Let's see if the monk is around. If not, then I study. No, he's not. Wait, hold on, let me check. Yeah, academics is the one that's lacking the most behind. Well, at least I was able to study, you know? At least I'm not too tired to actually retain any of the knowledge. Meanwhile, in front of Tatsumi Port Island Station.
Man, it's scorching hot out here.
Oh, so this is where he meets her, right? I was wondering, did we skip that yet? Did that happen yet? Junpei opened up his cell.
Shoot, it's already the 20th. Summer break's almost over. Too bad there's nothing to do. You know, you'd think with special powers, the world wouldn't be so boring.
Yeah, this is the moment. I didn't realize it took this long. I was thinking this whole time, did we skip this? Like, is this an event not in the game? Nope, here it is.
Is that girl drawing something? Is she some kind of caricature artist? Nah, couldn't be. There's no one around her. What the heck is she drawing then? There's nothing here to draw.
Junpei walked near the girl.
Get out of my way. I can't see. Move.
Damn! She sounds confrontational immediately.
Sorry. Man, I wish I could see what she's drawing.
Junpei took a peek at the girl's drawing from afar. The page is filled with red and black. It looks nothing like the surroundings. It must be some abstract yeah. It must be some abstract piece.
What do you want?
Nothing. My bad. Dude, what's with that outfit? And what the hell is she drawing? Man, I'll never understand art. Oh well.
Anything new? Seems to be a new recording. Ooh, let's take a look. It looks like Akihiko's room. Akihiko is pacing around his room, looking upset.
Damn it. I'm still not over that business in Yakushima. Is my way with girls really no better than Junpei's? How could they treat me the same as his lame pickup lines?
Understandable crash out. Akihiko picked up a magazine from his desk.
Are you able to make others laugh with a well-timed joke? Well, I can't think of many examples, but I can do that much at least. Careful. Making others laugh and being laughed at are two entirely different things. When people speak to you, do you try to respond with pure logic and reason? This is a common mistake with inarticulate men. Try to consider what the other party is feeling.
Nice to meet you, too.
You gotta admit, they've got a point. Try testing yourself by speaking as if you're asking a female friend or coworker to your favorite store.
What the hell kind of magazine is this? What?
The two most important things are to smile and have a good sense of humor. Hey there. What great timing to see you here. Good one. I'm going to the beef bowl place. Wanna come with? Humor.
A 2008 mag.
You know, the beef bowl place. Oh, hey, maybe we could meet up there.
Man, you ruined the surprise. I read your comment way too fast, way too soon.
What am I, the chairman? That's it, screw this.
Akihiko started pounding the sandbag with all his might. Does he have any sort of like bandage or gloves on? Because have you ever tried punching a sandbag? It stings without any sort of protection. Isn't it the same in Reload? IDK, I forgore. Well, I don't remember everything. How many times do you think I've played Persona 3? Okay, is anyone in the lounge? If you punch a lot, you get thicker skin on your knuckles. Junpei's not around again, huh? I never see that guy doing any homework. Koromaru-san's persona is strong against fire and darkness. Strong against fire and darkness? However, it is weak against light. So please be careful of Hama skills. Sounds like be careful of homicides. I need to work on my summer vacation homework. That sentence sounds... Oh, it gives me shivers. Junpei-kun said he's going to do his all at once. How are you planning to finish yours, Katone? All at once, little by little. Good, that's the easiest way to do it. I've been doing my homework every day, so I'm almost done with it. Oh, she's standing right there. It's all over the news. Apathy syndrome cases are increasing. We must do something about this. Well, not my problem. Nothing I can do about it now. Nope. Nothing. Well, I'm already done with the old couple. I already maxed her. Hey, look, she's here. Oh, did you do your homework? I lost it! Wow, way to go. You're so responsible, Katone. I mean, I lost it. Ugh, uh-oh. Even if you act all cutesy about it, the teacher's not gonna buy that. They'll just bear down on you even harder. Then you can't come to Tartarus. Not yet. Yikes, you two? I still got a lot left, too. We really should get it done. Hey, wanna work on it together later? Check the shrine. Isn't there stuff there usually? Didn't I just check the shrine? Was Wild Duck Burger always this high up? Wait a second. Yeah, I could have sworn Wild Duck Burger was on the ground floor. I guess they have several stories to their shop. Oh, actually, no, that's an ad, idiot. That's a banner up there. What am I talking about? I see no white goth chick over here. I don't know, I don't have the window open always. What do you mean you don't have the window open to watch this stellar gameplay at all times? For shame. Yeah, I can't even go to school. Well, now I can't go back to the dorm, otherwise time will pass. What did these do? Join your hands? Recall how it works. When you join hands and wish in front of the small shrine, you can give away one of your skill cards and receive 2 in return 5 days later. Well, why should I even bother? We all know I'm not even going to use the skill card. Have you found the pen? Yeah, I did. Leave a donation? Fine. Your academics has increased. But that's it?
Greetings.
Wait! That took all day? The next full moon will appear on the 5th of September. You will have 2 weeks to prepare for the shadow. Hey, Ai-chan, you wanna go get some ice cream? That will not help us prepare. Moreover, ice cream rots away human teeth, does it not? Nah, ice cream's one of the 4 basic food groups. There are some real weirdos out there, man. I know, right? Like Pokemon card collectors. You know those gothic lolitas? Right? Well, I saw one drawing all this weird shit in a notebook. She seemed like she was living in a different world, dude. We already read this. I need to work on summer vacation homework. Yeah. What if I say all at once? I see. I guess you're one of those people who works better under pressure. Is anyone upstairs to talk to? Nah. Wait, in Persona 3 Festival, it's a picture of tartar sauce. In Reload, it's a drawing of Junpei. Wait, seriously? I have the Persona Titan. Koromaru is frolicking happily. Koromaru picked something up. It's a balm of life. You decide to walk back to the dorm. Sweet. Yeah, the camera never sees it, but that's the texture. Hello, this is Theodore. I've heard there is an event underway in your world now called a film festival. I'd be intrigued to see this for myself. Do you have any interest in accompanying me? Wait, is there no S-Link with this guy? Usually there is an S-Link with the Velvet Room attendant. The theater is crowded because of the movie marathon. Today they're showing tearjerkers. Man, we can't have anything good in these nowadays, you know? You put something out comedic, you risk people boycotting it and getting pissed off and offended. What are tearjerkers? Unless we're not, maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing. Are we watching like sad movies, or are we watching comedies right now? Hold on. Wait, have you been going on dates with Theo? It doesn't take time. Shit, no I have not. No, I have not. I feel that I've learned something new. I'm looking forward to this. You have learned some. Okay, it is the romance, not the comedy ones. Were you straight-faced and only had tears running down your Did you have lines of tears? Straight-faced like Makima? There was so much about that I didn't understand. Most of it in truth. However, for some reason, it pained me inside. I do not understand the implications behind this. Something to keep my mind occupied for a while, at any rate. Thank you very much for today. Please allow me to escort you back. Theo escorted you back to the dorm. So we know people can actually see these guys. They see these people dressed up, these pale ass people dressed up in bright blue outfits. We know people can see them. But my, how coincidental that none of our team members were present to see him. Only 10 days left of summer break. You look really bored, Junpei. What's wrong with that? It takes a lot of maturity to fully appreciate boredom. Yeah, you're real mature. Look who's talking, Yucatan. You're the one who's afraid of ghosts. Shut up, Stupid. You know what? Junpei's not wrong with all the brain rot going around today. I think you can't take them anymore since you need the past ones to take the next one. Well, shit. Fuck me, I suppose. Did something happen to Junpei? He's talking nonsense again. Something about gothic lolitas and art. Yep, meeting a girl will do that to ya. You just spew nonsense. This is Yukari-san's magazine. It was just lying around, so I took a look at it. These clothes featured seem to be very expensive. You must need a lot of money to be a female. Actually, my dog ate it! Oh, please. No matter how cute you say it. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just a different answer that I can say. Oh, never mind. This is different. You're really diligent, Katone. What about... Nope. Well, you should really start working on it soon. In fact, so should I. I have a lot left. It's all over the news. Yeah. Buddy here? He is. Oh, it's you. It's, Mutatsu. Jeez. Seems to be drinking by himself. Heh, what a strange kid. Is this a filler one? I thought your face looked familiar. You here again, kid? Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Alright, kid. Stop looking at me like that and sit down. So tell me, is it fun pestering an old monk like me whose own wife and kid left him? How come you're always alone when I see ya? Don't you got any friends, kid? It's not like I don't. I have no friends. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Either you do or you don't. Can't you give me a straight answer? Mitatsu seems a little upset. So it would have made you happier for me to tell you I have no friends? What's a friend to you anyway? Where do you draw the line between friend and not friend? Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear. True friendship is seen through the heart, kid, not the eyes. People always want something in a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your what? You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you? What? Who doesn't like you your friend? You don't call someone who doesn't like you... Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. Took a second. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do ya? No, you don't. Took me a second. Because you know you won't get nothing from them, right? Which means, in this world, there's no one you can hold dear. At the end of the lonely road of love, kid, you're the only one left standing there. But you see those dames over there, the ones on the dance floor? You still use dames in Atlantis? If you can bring one of them over here, I'll be your friend in return, eh? What do you think? Mutatsu seems to trust you. You'll understand Mutatsu better. Here, Your eyelids are starting to droop. Go home for now, kid. You're gonna come back again anyway, even if I tell you not to, right? I think I'll probably do this and then I'll call it for tonight. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Look at the in-game date. 8/22, that's my birthday. Hello, Moshi Moshi. This is Bebe. Would you like to go to the movies today? You are in luck. Wait. Yeah, I read that right. They are showing French films. It is the perfect opportunity for you to learn French, ne? You can go? Yatta! That is great! You had decided to go to the movies with Bebe. I really hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Today, they're showing French films. Man, I haven't watched a French film in the theater. God, how long has it been? I think that actually was like 10 years ago, maybe 11 years ago. We went to the, I think it was TIFF at the time, the Toronto International Film Festival, and there was a French film being played. We went to it for a school trip, and they played Spijt or Regret. It was a French film. It was, you know, it was about this like fat guy who was being bullied in school, and then he took his own life. You know, there was one guy who was nice to him, who sorta, kinda befriended him, and then, yeah. Let's go find our seats, Katone-sama. You had fun watching the movie and learned some common French phrases. That was fun. I haven't heard my own language in a long time. It would be nice if you could come to my home country one day. Well, let us go home. Hi!
Where have you been?
Just burped in his face when he asked me where have I been. Isn't this around the time when more cases of apathy syndrome start occurring? I guess it just seems different because we're on break. Okay, this is a good place to end. Alright, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'll see you guys next time.